Hello, and welcome to John's Author Diary for the week ending January the 16th, 2022. I've had a busy week. I've been getting everything ready for the launch of Dawn of Assassins. So that book is coming out next week. I'm really looking forward to that. I've done a lot of work on this. So I've been doing stuff with blogs, podcasts, done interviews, done Q&As. So loads of work on this, loads of getting adverts ready. And I don't know, I think I'm throwing everything at this book I can to try and get traction with it when it launches. So I've got lots of stuff in a pipeline that I hope will just bring a lot of new people to my work, to the series. So yeah, looking forward to that. In the past, I feel like I've only had a vague idea of who my books are aimed at. The Wasteland series is a post-apocalyptic series. It doesn't really feel like any of the post-apocalyptic books out there. And my game lit novel was all about disability, so that wasn't really appealing to many readers. My fantasy stuff, it seems that it does better with men who read it, but obviously it's about a princess and it's young adults, so I don't know who it's aimed for really. But this one, I've definitely got a clear idea of the type of readers I want and the people who will enjoy it. So that's going to be interesting, marketing to the right readers, and hopefully that will mean better reviews, better sales, all that good stuff. So as well as all that stuff, I also went through the audiobook edition of Black Death Survival. I have to say, the narrator, Scott Fleming, he's done an awesome job. So good. I think he said he was an actor for 30 years and now he's gone into audiobook narration, and he's so good at what he did. Flawless. And he did the Black Death London novella as well. So when you will get Black Death Survival as an audiobook, you get both books as a package. So that was great. It was better than I could have expected. So I'd recommend checking him out if you're an author and you're looking for a good narrator. And well, basically because I was getting a bit bored of not actually writing, I wrote a short story, which is basically another prequel story set in the Dawn of Assassins universe called No Dogs, No Wyverns. And so I'll be sending that out in a few weeks to my newsletter. So if you're not on there already, go to johncrodshaw.com and then you'll be put on the mailing list. So in terms of reading, I finished the Greatcoats series by Sebastian de Castell. This was a fantastic series. I'm a sucker for fantasy stories about friendships and that have idealistic but ultimately flawed heroes. So this ticked a lot of boxes for me. Really enjoyed that. I'm now at that point where I'm looking to find something else to scratch that itch. I think I've started a few books and then given up because it's just, it's sometimes really difficult to get into a new world, a new story when you've read one that's really good. I think I remember reading the Nevernight books by was it Jay Kristoff a few years back, and it took me ages to get back into fiction after reading those because I enjoyed them so much. So hopefully this won't be the same. I'll be able to get back into fiction quite quick. I also read a book this week called 2K to 10K by Rachel Aaron, which is about increasing daily word counts. I don't feel like I've done any proper writing since before going to Egypt back in November. That's fine because I've been doing a lot of stuff for this launch of Dawn of Assassins, but I am really itching to get back to writing now. I really want to get back into writing Trial of Thieves, and I've also got this other project that is another Ravenglass series. So yeah, I've just got, I can't seem to focus on one thing. I can't seem to focus on one project. I really was looking forward to going, Trial of Thieves, one thing, but as soon as my head's freed up, for some reason, it needs more. So I have been outlining another series. So that's exciting. I'm currently reading a book called Fire Your Publicist, which it's basically all about PR and marketing and things like that. So as I am in the process of creating this new fantasy brand, there's some really good stuff in there that I'm sure I will use. So next week, it's going to be focused on the launch of Dawn of Assassins. I think by the time that comes out, I'll probably need to have sleep for a couple of days. I've been doing my full days and then probably doing bits in the evenings. So, burning the candle at both ends a bit, which is never good. So I don't want to burn myself out. I have to admit, I'm quite nervous about this one. The early reviews are good, and this is a book that is definitely written to a particular reader, and it should do well, but you never know with these things. It's hard to tell. Now, I've put a lot into it. I've put as much as I can into it, I think. But it's what with the gods, let's say. So, I am really proud of the story. I think it's the best thing I've written. In terms of characters, plot, the pacing, and I could tell that the work I did last year, maybe the year before, just spent a lot of time trying to improve my writing on a sentence level. I think that's made a real difference. So I'm not just saying this because it's coming out, but I do think it is the best thing I have written. So hopefully when that comes out, you'll check it out. It is on pre-order at the moment for 99 cents. Obviously that'll go up in the coming weeks. So until next time, cheerio.